All right, so how do you set up Instagram influencer posts? Your boy Juan Valdez back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I set up my Instagram influencer post. So to kind of get started, I have some things here in my computer to kind of show you guys. So what we'll do is we'll kind of go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys my screen, and we'll kind of go over some of the things I have outlined for you guys. Okay, so a lot of you guys know, usually when it comes down to setting up these Instagram influencer posts, obviously we get all of our products from AliExpress. So usually, we start here when it comes time to actually find the products, find pictures and all that great stuff. So there's a couple things I wanted to kind of go over when it comes to the kind of images you use and the things you should be looking out for. There's a lot when it goes down to it. Now, you guys that are watching this probably aren't going to be the first ones to run an Instagram shout out, right? One of the things I want to say off the right off the start is you want to find ways to differentiate your shout out compared to other people's. People are going to be already numb to seeing that same image, a similar ad and things like that, and they're not going to respond and be open to actually clicking on your ad, right? So you got to find different ways to do that. So when the time comes to actually find images, I'm going to show you guys some things that I do to kind of try to stand out as much as I can with my Instagram influencer posts. For example, for this, we'll do cat eye sunglasses, right? Our second or third month in, we sold a ton of these. I actually made a video showing you guys how this product actually crushed it for us. It was one of our first products that made us 10K in our store. So this was one of them. I'm going to show you guys the exact specific one. Obviously, we're gonna go to cat eye sunglasses, find the ones that have the most orders. And obviously, some of you guys, you may have already seen these glasses, but it's these ones right here. You can see it has 9,000 orders. So these things have been sold all over. When we started selling them, there was already other people selling them, but we still managed to obviously crush it with these as well. In the marketplace, there's more than enough room for everybody to find a product, crush it, but also for somebody else to find it and make some sales with it as well. You don't want to have that scarce mindset thinking like, oh, only one person can sell this product. Like, no, we've sold products. When I say we, me and my business partner, we've sold products that other people have already sold a ton of, like tons, like crazy amounts of, and we still managed to crush it and stand out and make sales. So there's just specific things you want to do that can definitely help you have a better chance of crushing with the product. So one of the first things, of course, is images, right? When it comes down to advertising and marketing, images are everything, right? People buy based on the image. What makes them want to click on it is the image. When we do email marketing, one of the biggest factors that determines whether an email gets a good amount of clicks or it doesn't is the images that we have, and a whole lot more, right? And the types of image. So you want to make sure when it comes down to images, what I would do is I would start going through different Instagram influencer pages that are already selling these exact same glasses, right? And then from there, what I would do is I would start looking to see if there's any posts that they have done with these glasses, and look for the picture and image that they have already used. And the reason why I want to do that is because I know that a lot of us drop shippers, of course, get the products from AliExpress, and we use a lot of the same images. So I know that most likely a lot of the people that are selling this product, if it's hot and it's selling really well, they're probably using image like this because it's like the most common one. It's the easiest image to just use because obviously it looks good and things like that. So I want to look to see if if they are using this image. I want to make sure I try to stand out and find an image that isn't this one but looks just as good, right? And the reason why I want to do that is because, again, I want to differentiate myself from everybody else. Second thing I like to do is go around and find images of people actually wearing or using the product. That's usually huge. A lot of the bigger advertisers, they usually have all their products usually being worn on other people, and that's how they market them. And that's for a reason. There's a reason why they're doing that. And of course, if it's working really well for them, then of course it's going to work really well for anybody else that does it, as long as you do it correctly. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can find different images rather than just the ones on AliExpress. Simple ways you guys can do it. So we're gonna go here on Google, and one of the easiest ways you guys can do it is literally best cat eye glasses images. We'll just type it in. That's probably not spelled correctly, but we'll just type it in, best cat eye glass images. Then we'll go to images, and then we'll literally go here on Google. This is like an easy way to find tons of different images of the exact same product, because Google has so much data and information. Of course, you're usually able to find other images. So I'll go through here and literally just start looking for different images of other people wearing these specific cat eye glasses, right? So again, we want to find clear images. We don't want to find images that are blurry or anything like that. images. So I'm gonna just check this one more time. Then if I can, then I'll spend a little more time on Pinterest. But I definitely want to see you give it at least one last shot, because I pulled up some before. I know obviously some of the images, I'm gonna see if I can find some of the ones that we've used when we actually ran this as an ad. So we'll screenshot this. I usually like to have options just in case. And I also like to split test as well. So I like to have definitely options for that reason. So we have one, not bad. I'd keep looking a little bit more, at least for two. So I go on Pinterest, and now here you can see that they have way better quality images and a lot of different styles. So I'll go through here and see if I can find, you know, obviously images within cat eye glasses. What I'll probably do is try to see if I can narrow it down, maybe sunglass specifically. So I found this image here which looks super clear. Nothing else is popping up, but basically that's the process that I would go through for sure when it comes to picking out images. And the reason why I would do that is because, again, I want to find different images that people aren't using right off the jump. And usually people are using, again, the images on AliExpress. So now to kind of get started on the design of the actual post, so we'll go here, create design. Obviously you guys, you may or may not have heard about Canva, but Canva is super great. It's super easy to create, you know, and edit different images and a lot of things like that. So, you know, we use Canva pretty often for a lot of different things. But you literally can go on here, create design. They already have the setup for an Instagram post, the exact, you know, dimensions and all that great stuff. So you can literally go on here. Now I'm gonna go right here. I'm just gonna upload the image. So I screenshot. I got my image. Boom. So now we have our image here. I want to make sure. Let's fit it all the way up to the screen. So then we would look to see what kind of text we want to have. So usually when it comes onto the text, you want to make sure a couple things, right? First, you want to make sure the text is clear and easy to read. You don't want to make it complicated. You don't want to make it hard for the customer to read with the ad and the message you're trying to get across. Now, when it comes down to the actual text, you include some of the cognitive biases, right? I made a video going over some of the biggest things when it comes to, you know, marketing that you guys should be looking out for. But the cognitive biases, different things like, you know, reward, urgency, scarcity. You guys have probably seen a lot of these. So you want to make sure, first off, for these glasses, we ran a free plus shipping for these glasses specifically, right? So for us, you know, I would type something up in the matter of, first off, we'll choose a heading. I'll probably just go with like maybe this one right here. This one looks decent. So we'll go with something like, first off, we'll put a shape. We'll put in like a little box here. So of course we're gonna include the words free. You know, we're gonna make sure we have that. We're gonna make sure we make that huge so people know off the jump that it's a free, you know, product that we're promoting. We're not obviously gonna be charging these people. They're gonna pay shipping, but free. And then in the bottom, so you can see here how I have this set up so far. There's other things you guys can include, right? You can do things like, you know, limited time offer. You can write in like, just restocked on our all-time favorite sunglasses. And this is just an example, right? So this is literally though how you want to set this up, you know, these influencer posts, and it's super easy. It's not too hard. If you can't get any ideas, because I literally just did this out of the blue, now we have our team. You know, my team helps me set these up and I let them do it. I just kind of oversee them. Once they're ready to launch, I kind of just do them on the go. These are super simple. It doesn't take too much time. And if you literally can't figure out how to set up your own, you can literally go on Instagram and look through different influencer pages and just get some ideas of how other people are doing it. When I first got started, that's actually what I was doing. I was literally just going through other pages, seeing how other people were doing it, and, you know, making mine similar to theirs. But it's not that hard. Canva is a super great tool you guys can all take advantage of. You can use this for different things, like making your pictures for Facebook. You know, you can even make thumbnails for YouTube, your Instagram posts, and a whole lot more. So I'd recommend to you guys to check out Canva, get used to it. That's pretty much it. I didn't have, you know, too much else to kind of go over. I hope you guys got value from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.